Johannes ReichRohrwig. Johannes ReichRohrwig, born 4 November 1954 in Linz, Upper Austria, is an Austrian lawyer and a partner at the Vienna-based law firm CMS ReichRohrwig Hainz, Rechtsanwälte GmbH. In his legal practice, he focuses on business and corporate law. He is also a lecturer at the University of Vienna and serves on numerous supervisory boards and boards of trustees. Life. ReichRohrwig studied law at the University of Vienna and received a doctorate Dr.Ir. in 1977. He was admitted to the bar in Austria in 1983. In 2004, he completed his habilitation at the Faculty of Law of the University of Vienna, acquiring the qualifications of an associate professor. In 2008, he received the title of university professor. In 2014, a Festschrift was published by Bernhard Hainz and Hainz Kretschei on the occasion of ReichRohrwig's 60th birthday. Johannes ReichRohrwig is one of the two lawyers after whom the law firm CMS ReichRohrwig Hainz, which operates in Austria and CE, is named. ReichRohrwig is specialized in commercial and corporate law and advises clients on inheritance and succession matters. In addition to his work as a lawyer, he regularly serves as an arbitrator or chairman of arbitral tribunals. Johannes ReichRohrwig was a member of a preparatory committee charged with working out amendments to the Austrian Corporate Act. He was also involved in the further development of the Austrian Limited Liability Companies Act. It was ReichRohrwig who proposed the extension to third-party managers of the right to bring dismissal action Section 16 subsection 2 regulations on resignation Section 16a, the managing director's duty of disclosure Section 24a, the extension of the right to dismiss. He furthermore collaborated in the reform of the Austrian Act on Reorganizations Mergers. He also published a book on this topic. In 2015, ReichRohrwig advised on the statutory introduction of the business judgment rule according to Section 84 of the Austrian Public Limited Companies Act and Section 25 of the Austrian Limited Liability Company. He co-founded the Austrian legal journal Wirtschaftsrechtliche Blätter in 1989 and Ecolex, a commercial law magazine, in 1990. He has headed the corporate law section of said magazine since its establishment. In 2008 and 2015, ReichRohrwig published extensive commentaries on the liability accountability of managing directors of limited liability companies in a leading subject-specific publication. He is a lecturer at the Department of Commercial and Business Law of the University of Vienna, teaching the following subjects: selected topics of corporate law, contract design in M&A, practical contract design in business and corporate law. Publications. Johannes ReichRohrwig has published more than 200 works in his field of expertise. His first book, Das Österreichische GmbH Recht, the Austrian Limited Liability Companies Act, published in 1983, and his habilitation thesis titled Grundsatzfragen der Kapitalerhaltung bei AG, GmbH Soe GmbH and Company KG, Fundamental Questions of Capital Retention in AG, GmbH and GmbH and Company. The Austrian Supreme Court of Justice has cited legal opinions held by ReichRohrwig in numerous cases. Selected works: Erbrecht 2017, Richtig Verben, Fehler vermeiden Succession Law 2017, A Guide to Planning Your Succession and Avoiding Mistakes, First edition, Linz 2016. Das Österreichische GmbH Recht, the Austrian Limited Liability Companies Act, First edition, Mainz 1983, Second edition, Vol. 1, Mainz 1997. EU Gesellschaftsrechtsänderungsgesetz EU Company Law Amendment Act, Mainz 1996. Unternehmens- und Anteilsübertragung aus Zivil- und Gesellschaftsrechtlicher Sicht in Unternehmensnachfolge Business and Share Transfers in Corporate Successions from a Civil and Corporate Law Perspective, published by Bank Austria 1999, p. 10th. Sanierung durch vereinfachte Kapitalherabsetzung under hohen Restructuring by means of a simplified capital decrease and increase, GES RZ 2001, p. 69f. Grundsatzfragen der Kapitalerhaltung bei AG, GmbH sowie GmbH and Co. KG Fundamental Questions of Capital Retention in AG, GmbH and GmbH and Company KG Mainz 2004, Societas Europaea SC, Mainz 2006. Kapitalerhöhung bei der Börsennotierten AG in Österreich. Capital increase in listed public limited companies in Austria. Festschrift for Gunther H. Roth, 2011, p. 635. Anbuch Generalversammlung der GmbH Manual for the General Meeting of the Limited Liability Company, jointly published with Oliver Ginther and Martin Gratzel, Mainz 2014. Auslegung und Reichweite von Bilanzgarantien Interpretation and Scope of Accounts Warranties in Aufhuber/Scopper eds. Handbuch Unternehmenskauf, 2nd edition, 2015, p. 391. References